in the glass and steel towers of Houston. Jeffrey Skilling didn't just want to run an energy company, he wanted to reinvent the very nature of value. To Skilling, physical assets, pipelines, power plants, and oil rigs were old economy anchors. He envisioned a light Enron, a digital empire, where the company didn't just sell gas, but traded it like stocks on the future. The cornerstone of Skilling's architecture was a seductive accounting trick called mark-to-market. Under traditional rules, you recorded a profit when the cash actually hits the palm of your hand. But Skilling convinced the SEC to let Enron record the projected profits of the deal the moment the contract was signed. If Enron signed a 20-year deal today, Skilling's team would estimate the total profit over 2 decades, discount it to present value, and splash the massive number across quarterly earnings immediately. It was hypothetical future value accounting. If the deal later soured or the cash never showed up, Enron simply didn't tell the public. They were booking ghost profits to feed a hungry Wall Street. As the 1990s roared, the gap between Enron's reported profits and its actual cash grew into a cannon. To bridge it, Skilling and his CFO, Andrew Fastow, engineered a labyrinth of special-purpose entities, shell companies with names like Truco and LGM. When an Enron project failed, they didn't take the loss. Instead, they sold the toxic asset to one of those shell companies. On the balance sheet, the debt vanished into the shadows, replaced by the appearance of fresh cash. It was a financial shell game. Enron was essentially hedging its bets with its own stock, a house of cards that required the share price to rise forever. Inside the Crooked E, Skilling instituted a brutal performance review system known as the Rank and Yank. Every year, the bottom 15% of employees were fired. This created a culture of desperate hyper-competition. To survive, traders and accountants were incentivized to inflate numbers, ignore risks, and crush anyone who asks too many questions. "I'm the smartest guy in the room," Skilling famously projected, a mantra that became the company's unofficial and ultimately ironic epithet. By 2000, the gravity of reality finally caught up. The internet bubble burst, energy prices fluctuated, and the ghost profits no longer hid the billions in debt tucked away in Fastow's shell companies. In August 2001, Skilling abruptly resigned, citing personal reasons, and sold $60 million of his stock. Months later, the facade crumbled. Enron filed for the largest bankruptcy in US history. To that point, thousands of employees lost their life savings, while the smartest guys in the room were led away in handcuffs. Skilling's brilliance had built a masterpiece of smoke and mirrors, a narrative of success that was, in the end, nothing more than a magnificent lie.